So in case you're not familiar with carp spawning behavior, the way it works is the water temperature is what cues them and tells them when it's time to spawn. And it kind of varies between the region, you know, what temperature it is, but we're not talking about that. What I'm talking about is just generally speaking, when the water warms up in the spring, that gives them their cue to start their spawning. And so the shallower lakes that warm up faster, the spawn will happen earlier. In the deeper lakes that don't warm up as quickly, that spawn will happen, you know, a few weeks later. And so another thing with their spawning is that they don't have their natural feeding behavior when they're spawning. When they're spawning, that's all, they're just laser sighted on that task, and they don't really do much feeding. They do eat a little bit, I think, but they don't eat as much as they normally do. So fishing for them is difficult. You don't catch many because they're just not feeding very much. They're focused on their mating rituals. So in the early season, shallow lakes like this, the water warms up quicker. The spawn will happen earlier in a shallow lake like this. And so I was here 2 weeks ago. They were spawning. I didn't bother wasting my time fishing here anymore. I went to different lakes that are deeper, and the water hasn't warmed up yet, so the fish haven't started spawning yet. So that's the only way I know of to catch fish during the spawn, is just kind of spot hop around to find places where they aren't spawning yet. And then towards the end of the spawn, I do the opposite. You know, right now they're spawning in the deeper lakes, which means there's a good chance that they're all done here in these warmer lakes. So now I'm back here at the warmer lake, trying to catch fish that are done with their spawn and looking to put the feed bag back on. So that's the general idea of how I like to fish for carp in the spawn times.